Hello, my name is Ross Toellner. I'm your Brown County Supervisor for District 24, looking to get reelected. The last 2 years have been absolutely amazing. I've really enjoyed all of my time there, from the first meeting to this last one. I have a lot of issues that I still want to be able to help, a lot of education that I still want to be able to give. I want to thank the League of Women Voters and you for watching this video. I grew up in Brown County, first in D24, and now I've lived in Howard for the last 13 years. I was a business teacher at Bayport High School for 12 years, and now I've been a school counselor for the last 2 years at D24 High School. I have two kids, a 4-year-old named Grayson and a 7-year-old named Raylan. Raylan goes to Meadowbrook Elementary and Grayson goes to La Petite. My wife works for Child Protective Services for Oconto County. Over the last 2 years, I've found a lot of different things, and I've learned way too much. I've learned that we have 31 different departments under Brown County's umbrella. I've learned that there are a lot of different opportunities to make things better. I've also found that there's a lot of amazing things already going on. Local government matters, and I think that I want to continue to lead and continue to push forward. I'm not done working for you. I believe that I have a responsibility to this community for being able to grow me as much as they have. One of the first issues and one of the main things that I want to continue to work on is transparency and responsiveness. We have once-a-month meetings for Brown County. That's a slow response time for a lot of different things. And many residents don't really know what's going on in the board. Our meetings can be sometimes anywhere from 45 minutes to 3 hours. And a lot of times if a community member wants to know what's going on, they have to go to the meeting to actually understand. And if your topic that you want to hear about isn't until the very end, you're stuck there for 3 hours listening to things that probably don't really pertain to you, or if they do, you don't completely understand what's going on. I've found that government language isn't always plain language in a lot of the different things that we do. Because of that, I've continued to lead the broadcast feasibility effort. I know that it should be easy to do. I understand that you could literally hit play on YouTube and get going right away. However, there's a lot of different issues and many different things that I would love to be able to talk about in a video that's a lot longer than 10 minutes. But what I can tell you is that the people deserve to be able to know what's going on and hear the decisions almost in a live time. If you have an issue going on, I want you to be able to click on a link, see that 15 minutes of conversation that we're having at the county level and understand who is against it, who is for it, and really the conversations that are had and the decisions being made. I believe that we should be able to build trust with all of you. And I want to continue to be able to build that trust. The second issue that's going on is fiscal responsibility. Of course, we've been able to lower your taxes the last 2 years. It's an amazing opportunity to continue to do. However, what we're having issues with is that mandated services are starting to outpace the funding that we have. The only reason that your taxes have been able to continue to go down is because of the growing population that we have here in Brown County. Because of the amazing amounts of building and people that want to come to Brown County, it continues to grow. With that growth allows us to be able to lower your taxes. It might not be seen directly on that sheet of paper that you have in front of you, the taxes that you get, but the line that is for Brown County has continued to go down. I want to be able to be on the front line of that long-term planning. I understand that in the next 5 years, 10 years, we may outpace the amount of growth that we have to be able to pay our employees, to be able to continue to give you the services that you want. I want to be able to pay taxpayers. And I think with my smart budgeting opportunities, we can do that. The third issue that I believe in is that we have to have strong, reliable services. As I stated in the beginning, my wife works in Child Protective Services and I am a school counselor. I see that mental health is one of the main reasons that so many people have issues. That's why we need to have strong human services. We're led by amazing leaders here in Brown County that are trying to push forward on everything that we can. I want to continue that initiative and continue being innovative in everything that we do. Mental health is extremely important. If we're able to fix the mental health issue, we will not have to pay as much in the end. The proactive ability to be able to help with depression, anxiety, and many other things would allow us to have to pay less in public safety in the end. There's huge amounts of studies that show this, and I want to be able to continue to fund our mental health and human services to be able to do that. I'm on the Human Services Board, and I believe that we should be able to continue to build on those things that we do. We had 11 social workers this last year, and that's an amazing ability to help a lot more kids that are looking for long-term support. About 400 more kids are going to get help this year than did last year. County employees matter as well to me. What I mean by that is today, when I'm recording this, is when we're getting about 24 to 28 inches of snow. We have tons and tons of miles of county highways, and those gentlemen and ladies that are running those snowplows matter to me. I will always be sending emails out to our employees thanking them for everything that they do. I send yearly congratulations to our year anniversaries for our employees, and I will continue to do that. Our employees don't always get paid the highest amounts, but they're doing it for our service and for our abilities. There's always this feeling of, I work for something bigger than me. I'm a school counselor. That's kind of the definition of what I have to do. Services must be steady and dependable, okay? If I don't continue to plow that road out there, or our services don't continue to plow those roads, you're not going to be able to get to work. And some of our major companies or major people that need to, like nurses and safety people, aren't going to be able to get to work. And so I need to make sure that all of those things happen. I live right near Shawano Avenue here in Howard, and I know that that road is extremely bumpy. We just had a news article about it, talking about how bumpy it has been. I've had enjoyment in being able to talk to Chris Hardy, our highway commissioner, about trying to bump that project up. As I stated at the beginning, I have a 7 and a 4-year-old. I want to be able to see the future for them be amazing and awesome and allow them to be able to grow in this community. Brown County made me grow up. I want my 7 and 4-year-old to be able to have the same. It's the same thing with my high school students. They're considered kids to me just as much. And I think that we need to be able to continue to make Brown County better for our future than it was in the past, even though it was an amazing past. A dollar used today is going to be able to build much more than it could tomorrow. What I mean by that is we need to continue to spend today to be able to have a better tomorrow. And I think we can continue to do that while staying in a fiscally responsible budget and being able to continue to lower your taxes. While it doesn't sound like a lot to be able to give you $100 back a year, what it does also doing is not making it so that you have to pay more, much like you do at the grocery store or at any other type of facility right now that prices continue to increase. Ours have decreased, even if it is slightly. I want you to be able to have amazing services, but at a low price. And that's what I've been able to provide you the last 2 years, and I hope to be able to provide you in the future. I'm proud of the work that I've done. I'm ready to continue to work, and this is my home, and I will make it my home for the rest of my life, no matter what happens. I want to keep showing up for you. Remember, I have a 100% attendance rating, and I want to continue to keep that. No matter where the meeting is, I want to be there for you. If you have any questions for me, if you have any concerns, or if you have anything that you want to be able to talk about, please feel free to reach out. I have a website, rosstoellner.com. I'm on Facebook. My phone number is 920-655-8287. I'd love to be able to talk to you at any point about anything that you have going on. Even if it isn't about Brown County, I'd be willing to point you in the right directions. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to getting your vote on April 7th, or if you plan to vote early, please remember to check that box next to Ross Toellner. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day, and stay safe.